the church that you would desire. Light to be seen. Break down our pride and all the walls we built up inside. Our earthly crowns and all our desires, we lay at your feet. So let hope arise and darkness tremble in your light. That every eye will say, Jesus our God, great and mighty to be praised. God of all days, glorious in all of your ways. The majesty, the wonder and grace in the light of your name. So let hope arise and darkness tremble in your light. That every eye will say, Jesus our God, great and mighty to be There's no place I would rather be. There's no place I would rather be. No place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love.
Talk about the workshop that we did with Pastor Tim. There was a lot of sharing within the church family.
And sharing is great with the youth, with the older folk.
There was so much that laughter and sharing ideas. No one was bossy. No one took no. Everybody was equal.
Nobody was giving order to anybody, but everybody was doing their part.
We, the members of the church, gathered together, do the workshop, teamwork.
We all learned how to work together.
And nobody got left behind.
I was more involved in the workshops than I was in the previous retreats.
I think the participants were like really game, and they just wanted to roll their sleeves and actually do the work.
And it was really good. It was challenging, but it works your mind, and it
has opened many thoughts and ideas about what the church is going through.
And the biggest thing that I can take away from this is watching everyone in the workshop brainstorming all the different ideas that we can come up with what problems we might have as Christians and as a church, and also what we can do to solve these problems.
It was really a collaboration of thoughts between the old and the new generation.
I love the young people enjoying, and even the old people enjoying.
I love those workshops.
No
we went for fishing. There were 3 fish I got, but the meaning for that one, I was praying. So my big memory to tell everybody is that we have to pray. Even the little thing, when you trust God, He will show to us that He's there.
Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. I want more.
We had so much fun in the obstacle course, and I know everyone was like talking about the obstacle course.
I remember that Jared had to be pushed over the wall.
Was able to come from the floor up to the top of that wall. He did it, and everybody was helping him and giving him support. That made it was so beautiful.
With everything, we will shine for your glory.
Rope swing test fell, but she was like, I even forgot my own age. It was so much fun.
I was surrounded with young people. I thought I was also one of them.
Raise with everything, with
For the obstacle course, my favorite was the balancing thing.
for your glory, Lord.
So we had to like hold each other and balance that thing for like 10 seconds, and we kept trying until finally we got it, and we were so like proud of ourselves that we got it to teamwork and you know, just holding each other and being there for each other.
But I'm gonna talk about like one aspect of the obstacle course where there were like 2 poles like this, like one higher than the other, and then there was like tires at the bottom. And we had to switch the tires from this tire to this, from this pole to this pole. And so we had like team building. Like everyone else has a voice. And I love how like when I started listening to everyone, they were actually like communicating to each other, giving out instructions to each other, like learning trial and error, and putting our minds together to work together and, you know, overcoming these obstacles and to try and figure out problem solving.
God really moved in that retreat.
You felt the tranquility of the Holy Spirit.
The most awesome experience, well, compared to other retreats before, because there was like a lot of unity. Like, you felt it. It was just like everybody loved one another, and it was just like, okay, we want to make our church better.
I really felt we were one.
I've been thinking that no one's going to accept me, that I'm just going to be left behind. But like, I felt that I was one with them, which is good, because I've never felt so much love before. Like,
we were one in the eyes of God and in the love of the Lord.
My favorite part of the trip was that I met a lot of new people and I learned more about them and I got closer to God.
The other thing that I loved about the retreat is that even though we were like a few people of like 37, we felt like there was a lot of us.
But even though we weren't a lot, we did everything as a church. All of us were together in certain things. There weren't groups of 1 or 2 walking around doing their own thing. Everyone was in a group of 5 or more. Everyone was enjoying each other's company. And
it's just amazing how like that small amount of people in our church, we could actually like come together and be united and feel the love of each other.
And you know, that's a great thing to see.
I bet if I was there, my name would have probably been like Annoying Andrew or something like that. My favorite part about the retreat was that even though I wasn't there, I still felt everybody's joy and oneness in spirit. I don't need to be there to feel what everybody felt.
I think I loved the entire retreat.
You couldn't hate the retreat. I mean, the people there are like, come on, let's go, let's do all this stuff. He's just like, no! But at the same time, he's like, yes! It was just so much fun.
I loved it. It was awesome. I mean, the obstacle courses were good. It was just cool, like, you know, they got to work together and...
Like, there are other things I could have done this weekend, but this retreat really was special and I really don't regret coming here because...
Every moment was prime. Most of all, I think why this retreat was so successful is that we allowed the pastor to take helm of the ship.
I can say is what we have learned from the retreat, we can bring it home.
Come share the experience and bring it home.
Bring home the love. Continue the momentum, continue the fire that we had.
To share it and don't forget it, not to be afraid.
It's just like stepping out of your comfort zone.
Because God spoke to everyone in that retreat individually, and everyone there has a mission to Elmhurst Baptist Church.